And Justine from Chicken is going to talk about Foster with West London microsite, which was built in conjunction with Hammersmith and Fulham. Hiya, Justine.
Hello, everyone. Yes, I am. And I am hopefully sharing the website for Foster with Northeast, which is not confusing, I promise.
Wow.
About a year ago, we got told that this pilot scheme, Foster With, from the Department of Education was running out, and Foster with Northeast were the pilot scheme, as far as I understand. And then as these things happen, very quickly, it was like, oh no, now we need our website. How quickly can you do it? And Ryan from Hammersmith and Fulham, bless him, he was like, we can do it really fast. We've got microsites. And then the team higher up said, no, let's just stick with GOS, which is what this website is made with. And let's get them to do it. It's clearly working okay for them. Let's just do this. So Hammersmith and Fulham's version, which no longer exists, went live this time last year. And between then and December, it had made 1,500 genuine inquiries, which was not enough for the councils that were involved. So in December, they decided that they will go crawling to Ryan and say, please, could we try this microsite version? And can you do it very quickly? So a brief was written and all the other things happened. And Ryan said yes, and it was all fine. And a new design was made. And it went, the design was given to me. So I'm just like I make the theme for the website. And Ryan uploaded the content, and Nikki, the marketing lady, she had kind of reorganized everything, and they'd done a lot of research around how to make the site better. So the problem they had was that the calls to action didn't really work how they wanted them to. There wasn't enough places for them to like fill out a form and get more information. And there wasn't enough interactivity in their eyes for what was needed for West London. So what they came up with, and I think it's beautiful, is this website. And things it does differently is there's a little information pack button, so you can, just takes you to a Drupal web form. You can fill out this, and then there's this whole other, it's a PDF that gets sent to you for more information, and it's a good lead in for them. The whole point of this website is getting as many leads for people to do their fostering journey as possible. And so that was like a good little button that they couldn't put into the GOS website that they had. They just couldn't do any edits or change any templates for things in the way they wanted to. So then we added some other little features. We made some more web forms, and on the bottom of every single page is this large web form, really in your face, which was the plan, to get people to sign up. The marketing campaign was quite big for social, in social media. They would get lots of leads, but they were never strong ones. Whereas if people came to the website, they were already interested because they've made that effort to move to the website. So they wanted to ensure that people would actually fill out a form and go all the way through that user journey. And they found that those leads were more likely to turn into solid, good foster carers in the future, which sounded great. So this website does a few little other things. We've got, I'll do Brent because Brent joined just a minute ago in Slack, didn't they? Hello, Brent. So Brent has a fostering page, all the other councils in the area do, and they can put their own content into these areas. And we made a taxonomy for each council and popped their logo in. So if this is the live site, so please nothing break. If we log into here, if I scroll to the bottom, I can use the council button to say that this node that I'm making is a Brent one. So what happens is that it always gets tagged with that logo for that council in that corner. So it's just like a little bit of micro branding per council for when they want to make the website a bit bigger. The other thing that this does, which I don't fully know all about, is the events web forms, which look a bit sunny here. Let's go to these ones. If it loads. The events web forms are so they're either an online thing or they're a pop-up. So for the online things, there's all this like secret hidden stuff where people can book, and then all of these hidden fields go straight to Granicus, their system, and it fills out the Granicus CRM and makes everything work. And that was the sticking point as to why the higher ups wanted to stick with the GOS infrastructure first, because that was all sorted out and figured out. The good thing about this website is that we had the goal of getting the whole thing done by the 1st of April. And I got given I got given the designs on the 24th of February. And we were just going to get the sign up pages done. So a couple of web forms and the big form at the bottom and the homepage. That was it. We got the whole website done and live and put and switched over the DNS in 2 weeks earlier than scheduled. So all the content was in. Ryan managed to get all that done. Everything was done 2 weeks earlier than scheduled. And we managed to get the conversion rate from 0.2% up to over 5% in a soft launch. So not one person knew that the website had changed design. It's just that it worked better because the content was better. And I think that is a really great advocate for content and like design being what makes websites work. So it's really well done to Nim, the designer, and to all the other people that worked on the project, because just changing the design has made this website better, and changing the CMS has made it easier for them to keep changing it and keep it alive and fresh. So well done everyone that helped on work on microsites, because we managed to turn a sticky problem that wasn't working for the fostering teams into something that they are now really proud of and they can take ownership over, which is exactly what the whole local Drupal initiative is about. So